Hello, Mishbucha, it's Courtney, America's Jewish Mother. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm here today with a tag on Tag Tuesday. And I feel a little bit like I'm channeling Mark Nash right now because the tag that I'm going to do is Roz's new tag about tags, Roz at Scallydandling about the books. And I was tagged by Ryan at Bookish today. So I'm doing this in a very short turnaround time, like Mark usually would. And I also have not written up my answers ahead of time, so this is going to be off the cuff and it could be messy. So, and Mark also usually does his tags just off the cuff and he doesn't really do much advanced preparation. So yeah, let's go. This is the tag about tags. It's very meta. I'm into it. So number one, tag first. Did you do the Booktube Newbie Tag? If not, what was your first tag? Do you watch Newbie Tags? So I did do the Booktube Newbie Tag in my first week on Booktube. I would say I would link it down below, but you know, it's like a little embarrassing and cringe at this point. You go back and you watch your early videos and you're like, oh, they're so bad, why? So yes, that was in fact my first tag, and I do watch other people's Booktube Newbie Tags, especially if I hear about them from another booktuber and they're a pretty new channel and they maybe don't have so many videos up to pick from, and if one of them is the newbie tag, I will usually watch that. If it's a channel that's a little bit more established and there are more videos to peck through, I don't necessarily watch that. Occasionally I see them come up in my recommendations on the homepage of YouTube, so occasionally I will watch them, but I don't necessarily actively search them out. Question 2, tag emotions. What feelings do tags provoke in you? Tag joy and delight, tag boredom and resentment, tag guilt or anxiety, even tag envy. So sometimes tag joy and delight, especially when somebody creates a new tag that, you know, suddenly kind of has like a hot streak where everybody's doing it, like this one right now. So that makes me sort of happy to like jump on the tag bandwagon and throw in my opinions with everybody else's. I don't usually feel any kind of tag boredom or resentment. Tag guilt or anxiety for sure. For example, I know I'm behind in tags right now, and I'm gonna talk about that when we get to question 4 here in a minute. So yeah, that makes me feel a little guilty or a little anxious when I fall behind on my tags. And tag envy, not really so much. I mean, I actually like it when somebody comes up with a tag that then kind of takes off, especially if it is a topic tag, which actually then leads to the next question, which is number 3, tag favorites. What kind of tags do you like most and least to do and to watch? So my favorite kind of tags to do and to watch are what I'm going to call topic tags. So things like the tag about tags, or the reread tag, or the DNF tag, or the spoiler tag. So I guess I could have just saved time there and said tags created by Scallydandling about the books and gunpowder fiction and plot. But yeah, I really love those quote-unquote topic tags. Those are very interesting to me. I don't as much enjoy tags that are just lists of books. I do also like the ones where you get to find out a little bit more about the person's life, so things like the 20 random questions tag, or even to a certain extent the Booktube backstage tag. I found those interesting. And I also don't really love scavenger tags. I mean, I've never made a scavenger tag. I guess they can be sort of fun to watch just because the person's like running around all madcap trying to do the prompts. But I don't know, like, to me that excitement doesn't necessarily translate over the screen when I watch them do it, but you know, I get that some people like those. Number 4, tag style. How do you tag? Do you have a system for keeping track of when you are tagged or tags you plan to do? Do you prepare to do tags or just wing it? So normally I do actually write up my answers to tags ahead of time, but again, today I'm channeling Mark Nash and turning this tag around very quickly when I was just tagged this morning and not writing up my answers ahead of time. So, but yes, normally I do prepare my answers in advance and write them up. I don't necessarily have a system for keeping track of when I am tagged. I know for sure that I'm behind on like 3 tags right now. So I was tagged by Melissa Furman in the presidential book tag, which my answers are written up to, by the way. I wrote my answers for that. I just haven't filmed it yet. Melissa at Fully Booked tagged me in the Not So Newbie Booktube tag, and Paula at Draw Your Book tagged me in the Omnivore Reading tag. So I know I have to do all of those at some point. So hopefully I'll get through those by the end of this month, by which point I'm sure then be behind because other people will have tagged me in different tags. So yeah. So no, there's really no system. It just all is like up here in my brain with everything else that's rolling around in here. So yeah, who knows? It's chaotic. How can I, who knows how I even keep track of this stuff, really? And then number 5, tag memories. So of the tags you've watched, done, or created which have stuck in your memory, are there any you would like to revisit or revive? Okay, so I really could have talked about this in the tag favorites question, but I really like tags where people rip on books. So my like favorite memories of tags were the unpopular opinions tag, the anti-TBR tag, and even Daniel at Guilty Feet, he made a tag called the effed up book tag that was also fun because people got ranty and salty. And I love it when people get ranty and salty on Booktube. It is one of my favorite things. Okay, and then the last, this is not actually a question that's included in the prompts, but you know, again, I assume we should tag people. So I'm going to tag everyone who I've previously mentioned in this tag. So Melissa Furman, Melissa at Fully Booked, Paula at Draw Your Book, Daniel at Guilty Feet, and then additionally, I'm also going to tag Jen at Remembered Reads, and I'm going to tag Britta Bowler. So if y'all want to do this tag, you are tagged. Also, if you are just watching this and you want to do the tag, please feel free to consider yourself tagged anyway. So thank you for watching this. I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. I hope you're doing good reading whatever you're reading. And until next time, would it kill you to call you mother?